What is up, guys? Inspired here, and today I'm going to be showing you how I edit my montage clips. It's just going to be the simple stuff, not getting into the super complex stuff. That's for a different video. But I edit in Sony Vegas Pro 13. And I'm going to assume you already know how to record and all that good stuff. I'll just drag my clips in here real quick. It's actually just one clip. But I'll just drag that off. And as you can see, I record my properties right. So these are, if you go to properties, these are my settings. If you want to use these, awesome. If you don't, awesome. I don't care either way. This is what I use. I'm going to go ahead and start all new projects with these settings. And as you can see, it looks very bleached out or just washed out, and we're going to fix that. So this is in quarter speed, this is regular speed. So you're going to want the video from this and the audio from this. You don't want these two things right here. So you can go ahead and if you hit Control-Shift-U, that'll unbind the video. Like you see, if I drag this around, it drags both. Control-Shift-U, and then boom, independent from each other. So I'm going to go ahead and delete that and that, and then go properties on here. Always disable resample. And because it's recorded at a quarter speed, I'm going to play it back at 4 times speed. So it's essentially going to be at playing at regular speed, which you may be like, why would you do that in the first place? Because if you record at a quarter speed at 30 FPS, you're essentially getting 120 FPS. So when you slow down, it doesn't look jerky. And then these little, you see these little black tick marks there? Those, every time it hits one of those, it just loops. So like, you see the start here, he's running down CT with parameter, I'm running down CT, and then comes and doing the same thing. And coming over here, same thing. So you're gonna wanna set it to the first one, and there will be a little orange, you see that orange bar that shows up when I do it at the very top of that clip? You want that to be there, and then you know you're set, and then you can go ahead and drag your audio in. And the first thing you're gonna wanna do, since you're recording the two separately, is you're going to want to make sure that the audio is right. And so for that, I'll drag that back up to 0. And it seems like it's lined up actually, which is surprising. Normally it takes a couple tries to get it lined up. Awesome. Guess I got lucky. So then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to click this right here. And it's the plugin chooser for video event FX. So I use Sharpen. Go ahead and click that and add. Sony saturation adjust, add, and color curves, add, and then hit OK. And I've got the presets filters that I use. I've just named it CSGO, and you can just copy these. So sharpen amount 0.2, saturation adjust 0.55, 0.65, 0.65, 0.55, 0.55. Then for color curves, this one there's no, you see you can drag these around, there's no real like easy, like you do this and it'll look better type deal. You kind of just got to get a feel for it. My preset is that, so you kind of just want to drag it to about there on both sides. And just go ahead and hit X, and you see it looks much better now. And it's lagging a little bit because I'm recording and editing and doing a couple other things in the background. So next thing you want to do is pick a song. I'm just going to bring this one in real quick, and the bass drops, I believe, at like minute 25. So you can kind of see it right there in the actual audio if you zoom in. So we're gonna say it drops right about here. So that's at 1:30:19, and this first shot is taken at, let's see, about, let's see, what is it, like 12 seconds in? Let's see, it's taken 13 seconds in. It's calling me too, alright. Sorry about that. So it's about 13 seconds in, so we're going to want to go over to where we said our beat dropped, bass dropped, which was, I think we said 1:30. 1:30:19. So then we're going to go 13 seconds back from that. So 1, 17. We'll go a couple extra seconds just in case. We'll go to 115. Then go ahead, right click, trim start, drag that over. And then we'll just go ahead and split this for now. Drag that over, and let's make sure that these aren't synced up. So let's go ahead, do that, trim end, and then go ahead and split that, drag that off. All the way over here. Actually, this needs to be down here, as does that. Alright, so now you've got, hopefully, let's just play through real quick. So that's good. The beat's not perfectly on there, but it's good enough, and since we've got two clips right next to each other, if the beat drops in the middle of it, that's good too. So actually, I think we're good with the music. So next, all you're gonna do, if you had, say, 2 clips, and I'll just drag a random clip in here, I don't know which one this is. If you had just a random clip in here, oh, this actually, I brought in a really long one. Let's just go ahead and get rid of that, just because all I want to show you is the video. Oh, I'll leave them, what the heck. So this is part of a tutorial I was going to make, and then it turned out to not be that great. So as you can see down there, it's just loading the clips, because this is like a 13-minute long clip. Probably should have brought in something shorter. Alright, I'll just pause the recording and come back when it's done for you guys. Alright, we are back, and it is fully loaded. So all I wanted to show you, and it's not something that's super complicated, I just wanted to show you, if you want to like overlap these clips at all you have to do is just drag it in. You see a little time appears there. I normally do it for 1 second. So if you watch it, it'll just kind of fade into the next clip. And that's really all I wanted to show you. It was more work than it was worth there. So let's just bring it back over to here. First thing you're going to want to do is, if the music starts like this, just bam, like right there, it doesn't sound that great. So with music, you actually have to give it a lot longer of a fade in than you would with like a video or the audio from the clip. So then if we listen to that again, also adds a feeling of like a build up. So that's good. So boom, awesome. And then you're going to want to do the same thing at the end with the video, because otherwise if it goes out sounding like this, that just sounds bad. So let's drag that at about 10 seconds. And then let's listen to that. And you can play with these are not set things. You can mess around with these to your own will. And I'll probably throw a little fade in on that as well. And you also want to throw in about a 1 second fade in, and if you're just using one clip, you want to throw in about a 1 second fade in and fade out. Now let's see how this looks overall. And you can also do like black flashes or trap flashes, or like a pump effect on this. I could do that, but that's for another video. Awesome. So I thought that was pretty good. Now what you're gonna want to go ahead and do is save. You probably should do this to start, but I'm just gonna name it that. save it. I save everything to my desktop. Can you tell? And honestly, then just go to render as, and the settings I use for rendering. Let me just drag this onto the screen here. I've got a folder called Ready to Upload because I'm ready to upload, and so I just go down to main concept, AVC, AAC, .mp4.avc, and then I use internet HD 1080p and just render. It will take, like, this is a 47-second clip, and the render time is gonna be, let's see what the render time will be. Just say yes. Oh, I'm an idiot. You have to highlight the whole thing. I always mess up with that. You have to highlight the whole video, otherwise it'll just render like a little snippet of it. So then you go ahead and do that, and a 47-second clip, and the render time just still going up. I mean, I've made like 10-minute montages that take 3 to 4 hours to render. It's when you record at a high quality and you render at a high quality, it takes a while. So this is going to take 9 minutes to render. So I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm assuming you don't want to stick around for 9 minutes and watch this render. So I will hope you guys have a good one. Have a good day. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll